Hey, this is Chris Hoffman, and for my home site visit, I went to the Church of St. John St. Mary's with my mother on Palm Sunday. This is probably the easiest site visit because I attend this Mass regularly, and everything that was going on was very familiar to me. So here's what I got. This was the entrance hymn, which was a good example of the participation at Mass. The participation was not too bad, actually. I found that a lot of people were participating, but it wasn't the same as some of the other Masses that I went to on site visits. This was a duet that was sang after communion. My church doesn't always do this, but normally for special holidays we have it, Palm Sunday included. It was really good, and I thought it set my church aside from a lot of the other churches that I've been to, including the ones that I went on site visits. I think there was only one other site visit that had something like this. This final clip shows the recessional hymn, and I chose it because it's another good example of participation. As well, it also shows the organ, which differs from some of the other clips I showed you, which had the piano. I can happily say that my church was, in my opinion, just as good as all the other site visits that I went on, which is saying a lot because these other churches were handpicked for their music and the way that Mass is presented. And the fact that this has been a church that I've been a part of my entire life and it was just as good as these high-end churches meant a lot to me.